Welcome to YVU IT Hub, powered by KVRSS Group.
In this session, we will have a discussion on SharePoint. So this is also a great platform under Office 365, so where you can able to store the data or files, even you can able to share those files with your colleagues or friends, and also collaboratively huge number of people they can work on SharePoint. So under this again we will have two different types of sites. One is a communication site, second one is team site. In case of communication site, this is especially for the, even name itself it is indicating communication, it's especially for the readers, so very few number of people will use this one, as well as fewer number of people can work on communication sites. So most importantly we should discuss on team site. So almost many people they will use the team sites and stuff for communication site, because collaboratively even huge number of people they can able to work on SharePoint without having any problem. Even you can able to share the file with the size of almost even up to 250 GB, it is possible on SharePoint. So like that, it is a very great platform for the storage for sharing just with a click. So how to use this SharePoint? For that, first you just open any of your browser, just hit just go with domain, that is sharepoint.com, just like if you hit the enter after that, you can find the screen as like how you are having in front of you. So this is the home page of SharePoint. Here what have to do here is we are having the sign in icon here, we are having this one, just you have to hit the sign in icon. Now it is asking you to enter your email, just enter your email. Then hit the password, just enter the password here. If you would like to save your password, just hit the S. If you don't like to save your password, then hit the no. Okay, so by default whenever you're trying to go with the sharepoint.com, sometimes it will redirect you to office.com. Sometimes directly you will be entered into the SharePoint site, SharePoint platform itself. So if you are redirecting to the office.com, it's not a problem. Here we are having the all apps icon, this gray icon. What we have to do here is simply just hit this one, that is indicating all applications. So these are the applications that you are having access. So what we have to do here is simply you just look for the SharePoint. Here we are having the SharePoint, just hit the SharePoint. Sometimes if you go the sharepoint.com, directly you will be entered into the SharePoint platform itself. So this is the SharePoint interface here, right? So this is the SharePoint interface. What we have to do here is just simply, I'm just closing this window because it is not necessary. So here we are having the two options. One is the create site, create new post. So what we have to do here is simply we just hit the create site. So it is showing communication site, team site. During the introduction itself, I said it will have the two different sites. One is the team site and second is communication site. It is using by the fewer number of people. It is a very important thing to be discussed here. Just choose the team site. It is asking the site name. I'm just giving like today site. So in this site name, be careful, don't add any special characters. Even if you're adding also, it will let you know whether it's possible or not. So based on that you can change the site name. So I just selected as chosen, that is today site here. So it is asking the site description. So if you would like to queue, you can able to give site description, but it is not necessary for me, so that's why I just left blank. So you just hit this one. It is asked, it is showing two options: public, anyone in the organization can access the site; private, only members can access the site. So based on your need, you can choose any one option, but always team sites, it is better to go with private, only members can access the site, because you will have the control. you will have the control on the members also here. Just I'm going with the private. So just drop it here, select the language. It is showing all the language. In my case, I'm choosing the English. Just hit the next. See, it is showing here also add additional owners, add members. So here nothing but additional owners or nothing but already you know how they have the terminology in Teams, Microsoft Teams for taking classes or the meeting. Similar here also we will have the same meaning. So whoever they become the owners, they will have access. They can edit some part of this Teams also, this team site also. So add members. So to whom you would like to give access to this site or to whom you would like to give access to your files, you can add those members here. So you don't want to add here, even after creation of this team site also, you can have access somewhere there also. You can able to add the members or the owners also. So for now, I'm not adding any member or owner here. Just hit the finish. See, we have successfully created a team site. So what we have to do here is we should check or we should edit this one as per our need. But in my case, I'm telling you that you don't want to edit all these things. If you would like to make it more attractable, you can do it. But in my case, all these are like this team site will have access to the specific people, and also it is very waste of time to design all those things. But if you're interested to design everything, you can make it on your own. But what are the important features to be discussed, those only will be demonstrated in this section here. See, this is the left menu, and directly you can also create a Microsoft Teams from SharePoint also. It is possible here. If you hit add Microsoft Teams, it will create a team with the name of today's site. Okay, so whatever you are adding the members here, those will become the even your members in the team also, your team members in your team also, those will become. So in this case, I'm not creating any team here. Just simply hitting, just I'm hiding this one. See, I don't want to create anything. So we are having the menu here, right? So here we are having the like conversations, documents, notebook, pages, site contents, or whatever. If you would like to edit, just hit the edit. It is showing everything here. You can able to change it, move or down, remove or whatever you want. You can able to here. But you don't want to do all those things here because this most probably this is using for the files or data storage and sharing. So why should we waste our time? Just simply what I have to do here is just the cancel under the documents. If you go with the documents, so again we are it will show a few more options under documents, right? See, we are having here the new upload, edit and create view, sync, cache, archive, OneDrive. Here many more options are having. You can automate or we can use the Power Automate as here. There are having the Power Apps or many more features. But most probably this platform is used for the storage purpose. How to store anything here. Here we are having the new. We just hit the drop down. It is showing the folder or Word document or whatever. Even directly you can able to edit the document on SharePoint. You don't want to download and after editing something again you don't want to upload here. Directly you can edit any like MS Word or Excel, workbook, one notebook, Excel or something. All these options like PowerPoint presentation also you can able to edit direct on SharePoint. So first what I'm going to do here is simply I'm just creating one folder. I'm just creating like data storage. So I just created my folder here. You can find that is data storage here. Just hit the data storage. So what I'm going to do here is simply I am going to store my files here. For that you are having the option here, the upload. Just hit the upload. We are having the files folder template. So already I have created my file. So what I'm going to do here, I just created my folder. What I'm going to do here is simply hit the files. See, for your understanding purpose, what I'm going to do here is I will add one Word document. So where it is downloads. See, I have one Word document, but there will be some content that might be personal. So what we are going to do there is simply we will add one more basic thing. Yes, demo today grades. Just now we had this one in another session for the demonstration. See, I just uploaded here the demo today grades. So I told you that we can able to edit direct on this platform, whether it is Word, Excel or PowerPoint. So for your testing purpose, for your demonstration, what I'm going to do here is I will add it directly on this platform. See, I just hit a file, there is Excel, it is showing entire data here. So for your testing, I'm just creating one more column here, that is test. Wait a minute, your privacy option, just close. So when the code is to view, just edit, make changes, it's just to choose the editing, open a desktop app, I don't want, just convert. Now you just go, just look at here, it will ask you to, before it is like under viewing mode, now it became editing. Okay, make sure to have this one as editing status. If you hit this one again, you're having the viewing. If you are in the under viewing status, so that means you cannot edit the file. So now we are in editing status, right? So we can able to edit the things here. So what I'm going to do here is test today. I just added test today, one more column here. I'm just adding only the actual today date. That's it. I'm just, what I'm doing here is simply Control S, or else we are having the options here also for saving, right? I just saved here. So for the testing, what I have to do here is just I'm closing this one. So see, already that file was added here. So what we have done here is, this is under view mode we are having. In case of this one, we have edited. So both files we are having here. In case of Word document, if you have edit anything directly, that will for example, here it has created one more file, but in case of Word, it will not create one more file. So based on how we are going to engaging, based on that, it will create one more file, or else directly it will edit the existing file. So but no worry, your data will never get you never get disappear. Whatever you have done, based on that, it will respond on this platform itself. So it is a very hassle-free process. How means, in case of some other platforms where we're having the storage, like even if we're keeping these files in our email, what will happen is we need to download, we need to edit, again we need to store in the email. So it's a very difficult and tedious process. It's almost waste, it will waste our time. In case of the SharePoint, it will never waste your time, directly can do anything on this platform. So this is the way how to store and how to edit the files in SharePoint. So what I have to do here is, again, if you go with this three icon, I already told you, wherever you are finding three dots, that it is indicating more options or more actions. See, we are having everything here. Again, you can open the browser, open the app. If you go to the app, that will ask you whether if you are having the respective file, like MS Excel, if you have installed in your PC or laptop, then that will open in that, and whatever. So based on that, whatever you're choosing the option here, that will respond instantly here. So you're having the share, copy link, and download, you can download here, and rename whatever you want, you can upload here. So in case if you would like to move this file from here to somewhere, like if you hit the move to, see, we are having it is showing a few more options, like current library, your OneDrive. If you hit the OneDrive, you can directly move this file from here to your OneDrive also directly. You can create a file here, or else, you can create a folder here, or else if you have created one more folder in your OneDrive, so directly you can choose that will display here that folder. You can select the folder, then that can be moved to your OneDrive also. You don't confuse that SharePoint is for the sharing huge file size here, and in case of OneDrive, there is your personal storage. How we are having the Google Drive, here we are having the OneDrive. So already we have given a huge space for every faculty, whoever they are the client of KVRSS Group. So everything we are having here, right? So we will have a discussion on OneDrive separately again. Okay, so this is briefly about the SharePoint, and a few more things. What I have left here is how to share. Even directly you can able to share from here itself. Like I already told you, here we are having the share option also, right? Directly can share from here to our group. So for example, if I would like to share this one to the other person, like we have already student at the right, YVU, right? So that they can select this one, and if you hit the send, the student will get the notification to his email, his or her email, and from there itself he can able to download, or he can able to access this file from his Outlook itself. You don't want to enter into the SharePoint directly, that will come to the Outlook. there are some little bit confusions. Whatever is sharing, you just go to your Outlook. There you can find directly you'll have access from your Outlook also. You don't want to open the SharePoint to whom you are sharing. In case if I share this one with the student, so a student like this student demo person, so he don't want to enter into the SharePoint, that he will get the email to his Outlook account. So there he can able to download. There directly he'll have access to, he or she will have access to the file that was shared by you, that was shared by the faculty. So this is a great feature. Every time the other person don't want to visit the SharePoint, whoever they would like to update the data and they would like to share the data from his account to others, that person only has to back to the SharePoint. From this you can able to share. There are multiple ways. You don't want to follow what I discussed here. There are multiple ways. Once if you know this basic terminology, then you can able to practice. And also there are many ways to share and store in the SharePoints with store in the SharePoint and share with any of the members of your university or outside of your organization also. It is possible by using the SharePoint here. So this is brief about the file storage and moving and sharing. So if you would like to add the members here, here again we are having the option that is members, right? Here we are having this one. So if you hit this one, it will let you know again the members. If you hit the add member, so it will ask you to just copy paste the username of the person you would like to add here. So in case of a student, just type this one, it is showing here, right? Is the member. So just hit the save. So now student will get the email notification. So if you would like to change the status, member, owner, remove from the group, if you change the status, so students will become a owner. So he will also have access to this team, complete access. If you make it, if you make him or make her as a member, so there will be different privileges. So already you know, owner will have complete access. In case of member, there will be least number of privileges. So that's based on your need and based on the work to be shared with your student or the members. So this is the way of adding members and remove. If you would like to remove the member, directly just hit the remove from group. So now student doesn't have access to the site, like that was named test site, I mean today site, sorry, that is a today site. So this is the way of adding, removing or changing role from member to owner or owner to member. So this is the way. So if you would like to change this design, we are having the settings here. See here we are having the many options. Once if you go through all these things, these are very basic things. Again, I don't want to discuss much about all these things because if you have the time, you can able to do anything here itself. So this is brief about the SharePoint. Hope you understand better. Still, if you have any queries, you can reach our support team. They will assist you. Thank you.
Subscribe for more videos.